from Jen's Extraordinary Life, and welcome back. Today we are going to do a make-ahead side dish, breakfast dish, whatever you want to call it. This is a Cracker Barrel copycat recipe. Oftentimes we'll make this as a side dish for Christmas. It's great for a breakfast. I'm actually making this for a fellowship we're having for my Bible study class, and it's a potluck, and who doesn't love Cracker Barrel hash brown casserole, right? So that's what we're making. But I'm gonna make this ahead because it's a morning event, and so I'm gonna make this ahead and freeze it, and then I'll actually cook it the morning of. So super easy recipe to do. So let's just get right to it. I've got a big bowl here that we're gonna get to start all of our mixing up. The first thing you're gonna need is a big old bag of shredded hash browns. These bags come anywhere from 26 to 30 ounces of hash browns. Ordinarily, if you're cooking this right away, you would want these to be thawed. I did not thaw these because I'm gonna pop it back in the freezer anyway. But if I were cooking this today, I would thaw this first. You want to grease a 9x13 baking dish. If you were cooking this today, you're gonna grease all the sides. You don't want this to stick anywhere. But if you were cooking this today, you would preheat your oven to 350, but we're not cooking this today. We're putting this in the freezer, and we'll talk about that when it gets time. Then in a separate bowl, and what I did was I just took a 2-cup measuring cup and I melted a stick of butter in it because that is one of the ingredients. So in a separate bowl, you're going to put your butter. You're going to put a can of cream of chicken soup. And honestly, what can't a Southern girl do with a can of cream of chicken soup, right? Put that in there. You're just gonna get all of these things mixed together and combined before you add them to your hash browns. Basically is what's going on here. Right, so I got all that in there. You're going to need some salt and pepper, half a teaspoon of pepper, and anywhere from a half to a whole teaspoon of salt. We're going with 3/4 of a teaspoon. And mix those things up. So I'm just gonna kind of be mixing as I'm adding. Then you're also going to add to this oh, I forgot to say, it's Vlogmas. So every day I'm posting something for the whole month of December. I would love for you to come back tomorrow. If you haven't seen everything up until today, go backwards and watch the others. I'd love for you to subscribe to my page. Like, comment, share, all of that good stuff. All right, this is Jennifer's version. This is my make-believe cooking show. So we do our copycat Cracker Barrel hash brown casserole my way. Might not be exactly copycat, but we're gonna take a cup of cheese. I'm gonna do half cheddar and half extra sharp white cheddar. This is just a sharp cheddar. You can buy this already shredded, but I find that you get more off of a block if you shred it yourself. And you'll notice that I am not shredding the way most people shred, where you have the thing standing up. If you've seen my other videos, you've seen that it's just kind of a little kitchen hack. You just now have a vessel to hold it, and you can dump that in there. I probably should have gotten a little bit bigger thing to mix this cheese and stuff in. That was probably more than half a cup. But can you really go wrong? Is there such thing as too much cheese? I don't think so. So we'll mix this together, and then I will then I will add in a half a cup to a cup of the white cheddar. But I'm just mixing all of this together first. And then I am actually going to get a bigger mixing bowl because I forgot we have to add the sour cream to this. Let's go with a 4 cup. I was trying to save a bowl by using the one I melted my butter in, but that's not going to work out. All right, so I've got all of that in there, and now I'm going to put a cup of sour cream. I'm actually using light sour cream. You can use whole fat sour cream, light sour cream, whatever your little heart desires. Just put some sour cream in there. You're gonna need about a cup. Okay. I was thinking I'd be able to dunk this measuring cup in this container, but I forgot I usually get the 32-ounce container in this. All right. There's our cup of sour cream-ish. That's a little bit more than a cup. That's fine. It's fine. And then let's go ahead and mix these together. And then we'll go ahead and mix in our white cheddar as well. As long as we're mixing, right? So the idea is to get all of this incorporated first before adding it to the hash browns. Okay, so we'll do about, let me shred about half a cup, quarter to half a cup of this white cheddar. See how that's looking. That's probably about a quarter of a cup there, so we'll add that. Okay. So we've got all of that incorporated. This is so easy, and it is so delicious when it is finished. And then you just pour that in your big bowl with your hash browns. Mix all of that up. I got a hot mess going on over here. Oh, I forgot. You were supposed to add an onion. And, you know, I try to save as much time as I can when I'm prepping stuff. And so I have this already frozen onion. And this is part of a bag. I used the other part of it for something else. Just bust that up a little bit. Got kind of frozen together. So you'll just add about an onion's worth. That kind of came out in one big chunk. It's okay. It'll mix in. If you're not an onion person, or if you have people in your family or whatever that are not onion people, you don't have to add the onion. Or they don't have to know. Take your pick. In my house, they just don't have to know. They probably will now. We'll see who actually watches their mama, right? Okay, I'm gonna get actually a spatula. Let me move this cheese out of the way because it's making me want to eat it. I'll move you over some. I'm going to get this off of all the sides and make sure that I get all of my hash browns coated in this yummy goodness. To make sure no hash brown is left behind. All right, so here's what I want to know. Would you serve this for breakfast, or would you serve this as a side with Christmas dinner? Or would you just make this any day for any meal? I'm team any day, any meal. But this is definitely a make ahead Christmas breakfast kind of thing for me too. All right, so you've got all of that done. It's all mixed up. You're gonna plop it in your 9x13 pan. Every piece of hash brown is covered in that yummy goodness. And we're just gonna take it and kind of press it out. Now, because I'm making this